Is $37 the big painted target for this week? We're going to be discussing that in this video, as well as covering some of the latest news, which includes Kenneth Griffin and some filings that he's been doing, as well as a couple other things. So if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe. Would love for you guys to be a part of the community. Also, if you can, hit that thumbs up like button. It helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm, and feel free to share this video on social media. Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion, it's my own research, and I encourage you guys to do your own research as well. Looking at AMC, we can actually see that for the course of the day, it's up 4.12%, which is quite nice because we were actually seeing a lot of red across the board for stocks for today. But hey, AMC pulled off doing some good there. In the aftermarket, it is down a little bit, down below $37 here at $36.96. Volume, 86.37 million. So doing okay there, but like I've said in my other videos, we've seen this go up into like 150 million range for the average daily volume back when it was really pushing hot before. Like as far as options contracts go, we currently have 297,000 that are out of the money. And as far as the activity going on in the dark pool, this is absolutely bizarre. It says it's not available for what happened yesterday. This is the first time that I've seen that. So I'm wondering if that's going to be updated tomorrow or if it's still going to just be identified as not available. Why it's saying it's not available, I don't know. Looking at the actual dark pool data, it suggests that there are negative 81.5 million shares on the dark pool that were traded, position almost $3 billion. Just quite a lot right there. And then this was posted over on Twitter. So big shout outs to Franchise 10. I think this is very interesting. Looking at AMC call options for August 20th, they will try to pin us under $37. For us at assume exercise, $38 means plus 1.29 million shares, and at $40 means plus 3.57 million shares. Most of these contracts should be covered already, not naked, but it puts pressure to short the stock and pin at under $37. So very interesting perspective view on that. I think that that's honestly a very probable situation that we're going to end up seeing here over the next course of the days. But with all these major institutions that are coming into play, we could very well end up seeing hedge funds battling heads with hedge funds, which is what appears to be kind of starting to take place already. So any naked call option sold will require the seller to hedge for the contract, for example, buy shares to avoid failure to deliver, thus driving the price up. Inversely, as they pin AMC to below $37, any covered shares can be shorted/dumped, thus compounding the pin effect. Hence that really big stress point of why $37 this week is important. Now, it's not to say that they're going to make it close below that, but if there's going to be a fight for anything right now, the fight is more than likely going to be at that $37. You guys let us know in the comments down below if you agree with that or not. And then a post that was shared here by Rezo Stonks is actually disclosing about Kenneth Griffin, CEO of Citadel, has filed with his personal attorney Gregory Johnson for 1.4 million shares of Jaws Juggernaut Acquisitions Corporation as a Cayman Island exempt company, and I've got way more. And he used hashtags like Kenny Jail Time and Citadel hide your shorts kind of a thing. All right, so here's just some of the reports that are going through this. I'm not going to read too much into this. I want to cover some of the other bits of news and try and make this be a nice, quick little video for you guys. But I looked through the comment section down here on Reddit, and people are trying to really find out what it actually means. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people have any one-way justification of what it could mean. But it is highly unusual to see something like this taking place right now with Kenneth Griffin, with all the new rules that are being rolled out. And it potentially is something he's trying to use as an escape plan. I think it sounds very probable. Next thing is that we've got Motley Fool, which has got a very long which has a very long track record of basically crapping all over AMC. They put out some articles. One says, could AMC help you become a millionaire by 2030? Well, in the sense, it's trying to make it sound like as if, hey, look, we're on the side of AMC. But at the same time, they're also making it sound like it's a really, really long time. Like this is 9 years from now. That's just absolutely ridiculous. So it's very misleading in that regard. And then also another post right here. Will AMC mint millionaires? Few investors believed AMC would reach $72 per share earlier this year. Hence, with enough momentum, one cannot say that $200 per share or even $2,000 per share is impossible. So this one sounds also like as if they're on the side of AMC a bit, but we've been talking about $100,000 to $500,000 is possible. And they're just making it sound like as if the limit could be at $2,000. They're like, oh, 200? Yeah, I mean, that's not impossible. And 2,000, even that's not impossible. It's like, yeah, you're way off the radar here, guys. We're talking 100,000, 500,000. The NSCC rule has been accelerated. Just keep in mind with this, there's a couple key points. Once it gets approved on the Federal Register, which is the last hurdle for any filings, then it will be implemented no later than 20 days. However, the fact that it was accelerated approval, it means they are trying to get this passed quickly before the ... right? Also, we saw over the last 24 hours, the institutional ownership of AMC stock went up over $1 billion. So that's absolutely amazing there. And then something to keep in mind, just to kind of finish this up, Mudrick Capital. Look at this, guys. They had sold their AMC stock on June 1st because they thought that it was overvalued. They made $40 million. If they would have waited one day later, it would have been worth $350 million. So the power of hodling. Don't forget, you also have to file your taxes here with the United States, right? So you got capital gains. They're short-term and long-term. The longer that this goes on, potentially it could actually move us into long-term positions, which means that we get taxed less. But with everything that's going on, guys, it's just my opinion. Looks like we're getting really close to the squeeze. How soon? I can't give you a specific date on that. We just got to keep an eye on some of these new policy changes and what actually gets enforced. And that's the most important thing, is that things need to be enforced. All right, so we're going to go ahead and see what happens. I got referral links in the description. If you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock, feel free to check those out. And let us know in the comments what you guys think about everything that's going on here. What are you most excited for? What do you think is going on with that new filing with Kenneth? What could it possibly mean? And don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, and feel free to share the video. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next episode.